Hi guys, hope you're doing great. Welcome back to my channel. This is Ramya from Desi Girl 1010. Today's video is actually going to be the perfect palette tag video. This tag has been created by a couple of YouTubers. They are a mom and daughter duo. I don't know their channel name, but I'll link it in the info bar below if you want to check this out. And this tag has been the most popular tag these days. Everyone is filming this video and I thought I should share my palette choices with you guys as well. And this tag has about 10 questions. So let's go ahead and get started. The very first question is best packaging, and I want to give this to my Nude Tude palette by the Balm Cosmetics. If you know the Balm Cosmetics, all of their packaging are really fun, very innovative, very creative, and this one has all female characters with their private parts being covered by eyeshadows, and really good quality as well. And I bought this off the Hot Look or Outlook website, whatever you want to call it. The second question is best color payoff. Now I have seen this tag video a bazillion times on YouTube and everyone talks only about high-end palettes. Nobody has, not everyone that I watched showed drugstore palettes from NYX or maybe Wet n Wild and stuff like that. I want to show my Wet n Wild palettes here for this, and they have one of the best color payoff. I'm going to swatch a couple of them and show you. I have spoken over and over about this palettes from Wet n Wild. If you can see the color payoff, this is amazing pigmentation there. For the price that you're paying for this is about $4.99 for these palettes. And I also love my Blue Had Me at Hello palette. I believe this has been discontinued now, and Wet n Wild had a huge clearance. So I'm going to swatch these products very quickly. If you can see that color payoff, really amazing qualities. The third question is most versatile, and my most versatile palette that I have in my collection is my Tarte palette. This was the Tarte Gift of Giving or something like that. I don't remember the name, but it is a huge palette like this which has 4 quads. I'm using the travel quad right now. I have a palette in this. So this is the most versatile because it has about 4 blushes, 16 eyeshadows, 3 lip glosses, and a travel. And when you open the bottom drawer, it has a travel kit like this which you can use to pop up any of these quads. And I have this quad right here. I'm using this, and if you can see, I have made a major dent in this color right here. So the most versatile palette that I have in my collection is my Tarte palette. Question is best for travel, and hands down, whenever I'm traveling, I carry my Naked 2 palette with me, because whenever you're traveling, if you're on vacation, be it traveling to somebody else's house, you won't have too much of time to play around with colorful eyeshadows, and I usually stick to neutral colors. And this also comes with a dual-ended brush that I use sometimes to pack on color, and I use the other side of the brush to quickly blend. So this is the brush I'm talking about. And Naked 2, it's pretty good quality. The eyeshadows are highly pigmented, and you have a bunch of neutral colors and couple of darker shades if you want to go for a smoky look, or if you want to convert your daytime makeup look to a nighttime makeup look. So this is my best for travel palette. And the fifth question is biggest regret. Now, I don't regret any of my palettes, but if you compare all of the palettes that I have in my collection, this is something that I do regret, and this is one of the first makeup palettes that I bought. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Clutch, if you can see that right there. And it has a bunch of colors, and I hardly used any of these colors. If you can see, I just made dents in some of these colors, just about 4 or 5, and this is very bulky in packaging. After I bought this palette, I bought a lot of collection. I bought a lot of palettes from Wet n Wild, Sleek Makeup, MUA, my Urban Decay Naked 2 palettes. This is not the worst palette out there. I'm sure you have palettes that will top this as well, but in my collection, whatever I have, I don't find myself reaching out to this. So this is always towards the back of my makeup collection, which sits right here in this drawer. So this is one of the biggest regrets that I have in my makeup collection. So yeah. The sixth question is best color names. Now, best color names, again, I want to give it to my Nude Tude palette, and sassy, stubborn, selfish. It's like, they are giving names to all of these girls, like defining their personalities. So yeah, best color names in my collection that I have goes to Nude Tude palette. And the 7th question is least used. My least used palette is my MUA palette because I don't know, the colors are really good. I have done a couple of tutorials with this, but I hardly find myself reaching to this. I should probably put this out in the open so I get to see this palette each time I open my makeup drawer. So yeah, this is my least used makeup palette. I don't know, the colors are not that bad, the pigmentation is not that bad. It was very inexpensive. I bought this when MUA was offering a 75% or 100% free shipping kind of deal going on their Facebook page. So yeah, I should probably use this palette a lot more than I give credit to. So that's my least used. The 8th, 9th and 10th questions are most used, most loved and desert island palettes. Now I have couple of palettes to show you. This is one of my newest palettes that I have in my collection. This is the Kat Von D palette in Starstruck, and this is how the colors look like. I use the right two colors and that red color right there very regularly, and I love the pigmentation of this. I'll show you a couple of swatches if you can see that. So that's the swatches right there. One of my most used palette. I love the combination of these two colors right here. And the next is obviously my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. I'm sure you are already bored if you are on my channel. I talk a lot about this and I hardly made dent in any of these eyeshadows. And the bottom one, it actually crumbled and it was spilling all over the rest of the eyeshadow. So I just removed that completely from my palette. So these two are my most used, most loved and desert island kind of palettes. So yeah, there you go, all of my answers to all these questions. If you are a YouTuber, if you are a blogger, definitely go ahead and film this video. Consider yourself tagged by me and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye bye.